Zealot grinding. Everyone has done it, and unless you're in the late game, it's still going to be one of your main money-making methods. So today, I'm going to be showing you the most efficient way to farm Zealots. So I went ahead and tested out 3 different ways to farm Zealots. The first one is going around with 500 speed with full dragon armor, god pot, and manually hitting these Zealots like an absolute casual. Next way is with wise dragon armor, going around with possibly a sheep pet and a frozen scythe, sitting at one spot and probably destroying the entire server's day. Or the last method, using a weapon like the Flower of Truth, which deals this amount of damage and has a right click ability which shoots enemies from a distance, like that. And after doing a bunch of vigorous testing, going around with a weapon that has a right click ability to do damage from afar and does decent melee damage, is the most efficient way to farm Zealots. With this, why? I'm in the middle. Every single time I try to record a video in the dragon, someone's doing dragons. With this, in half an hour, I managed to kill 615 Zealots with my necrotic wise armor with a frozen scythe. I killed around 575, and running around from my pure melee weapon, I only got 500 Zealots. Obviously, these numbers are approximated, as obviously you're not going to get the same amount of Zealots, and the lobbies are going to be different for everyone. But basically, going around with a melee weapon and a weapon that you can do damage from afar is the most efficient way. For this, you ideally need 500 speed, an AoT, and a Flower of Truth, which costs you around 4.5 million. As the young dragon armor is around 700k, the Flower of Truth is around 3 mil. The god pot 6 to 500k because just young dragon armor does not give you 500 speed. And lastly, an AoTE just to go teleporting around to the Zealots much quicker than running. Now into some general tips that help with Zealot farming efficiency and all that stuff. Obviously, if you want to be able to one-shot Zealots, if you can't do this, then what are you doing? Get your damage up fast, because without being able to one-shot Zealot, it is absolutely not efficient whatsoever. Next thing I found while doing some research for this video is that in SBA there's a Endstone Protector stage counter over here. The lower the Endstone Protector level, ideally the less sweaty a player there's gonna be. If the stage is 4 or 5, go out, go to new lobby, because there's gonna be people with like full necrotic armor running around with 600 speed. I know that the cap is 500, don't worry. So while I was testing the wiki pages, something I found was there's a 10% higher chance for you to summon a Summoning Eye Zealot if you take more than one hit to kill it. Now, the Vampire Mask, which costs around 6.5 mil, has an ability which drains 5 health from all mobs in a 8-block space. So that's going to increase his Zealot Summoning Eye chances by 10%. What about pets, you might be asking? The only good pet for Zealot farming is a legendary Enderman pet. But these legendary Enderman pet cost a ton of coins just because, one, they're quite insane and they're also quite rare. As you can see, 35 million coins, but its ability is that 25% more chance at level 100 to increase your special Zealot chances. So with the Vampire Mask and the legendary Enderman pet, your Zealot Summoning Eye chances increase by 35%, which is a lot. Alright, so let's just sum things up for the most efficient theoretical setup for Zealot farming. The helmet's going to be a Vampire Witch Mask. You want Young Dragon chestplate and leggings. Farmer boots, because without the set bonus, Young Dragon is not that good for speed. And farmer boots, if you have over 20 farming level, then they're better than for Young Dragon armor anyways. For your weapon, we want a Flower of Truth, an Aspect of the End just to zap around the place. Your pet should be a legendary level 100 Enderman pet, which according to my calculations is 4 Summoning Eyes an hour, or 1 Summoning Eye per 280 Zealots killed. This is Lightning Sky here, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. But for today, see ya.